Your Daily 180, 180 seconds of pure Bible study.
Have you ever heard the word apocalypse or apocalyptic? What does that even mean? Welcome to this, your Daily 180 Bible study. We're in the midst of a 10-series study on how to understand the book of Revelation. We're starting with the very basics. Yesterday we talked about the idea that when we approach all of Scripture, we need to have a contextual approach. So let's just take the raw data of Scripture and let's honestly and courageously deal with it. Let's not take a pre-decided approach and just kind of lay that down on the pages of the Bible and decide we're going to make the Bible fit our preconceived ideas. Today, what we want to do is we're going to start at also a very elementary level. Look at verse number 1, the revelation of Jesus Christ. Now, the oldest existing form of the title of this book is the Apocalypse of John. And that word apocalypse comes out of the Greek, and it means a revealing. If you would imagine going to a play and the curtains are drawn, and then the first act begins to open and the curtains are pulled back and you begin to see the act unfolding. That's the idea of a revelation. The curtains are being pulled back. It is an unveiling, a revealing. Now, I want to talk about that for a second because you hear people talk about apocalypse or apocalyptic events, and they mean something by it like disaster and the end of the world. Well, that may be the common usage for it in our day and time, but that's not the biblical concept. The biblical concept is a revealing, and that's what the book of Revelation is. And what does it reveal as the curtains are pulled back? What is the message that God is giving us? Look at Revelation chapter 2 and verse 7. He who has an ear to hear, let him hear what the Spirit says to the churches. To him who overcomes, I will give to eat from the tree of life, which is in the midst of the paradise of God. Look down at verse number 11 of chapter 2. He who has an ear, let him hear what the Spirit says to the churches. He who overcomes shall not be hurt by the second death. Now, we can repeat this over and over again, 2:17, 2:26, 3:5, 3:12, 3:21, and then again in 21:7. And the point is this: as the curtain is pulled back, the message is this: the one who overcomes, the faithful child of God, that one is victorious. The faithful child of God who devotes their lives and surrenders to Jesus Christ, that one is victorious. Case closed. Now that's good news. I like that message. I hope you do too. Join us again tomorrow for your Daily 180.